Assalamualaikum everyone, I'm Zainab Kurungali, currently a proud level 1 batch 3 student at Rehan School Online Academy. So this is my TEDx Talk number 13th review, and today's topic of conversation is how to communicate when something goes wrong by Ann Latham. So clear communication can solve problems faster than blame, anger, or confusion. So in this insightful and practical TEDx Talk, Ann Latham explains how communication becomes extremely important when problems, mistakes, or misunderstandings happen. So, the main purpose of this TEDx talk is to teach people how to communicate clearly, calmly, and effectively during difficult situations instead of creating more conflict and confusion. So, Ann Latham introduces the idea of disconnect principle and explains how poor communication often causes unnecessary stress and misunderstanding. So, the speaker explains that when something goes wrong, many people immediately react emotionally, blame others, or avoid conversation. However, these reactions often make situations worse. So, depends on clarity, understanding, and focusing on solving problems instead of attacking people. So, she discusses how misunderstandings happen when people assume intentions. So, according to the speaker, communication problems often occur because people are not clear enough when expressing ideas, concerns, or instructions. So, she encourages people to ask better questions, explain clearly, and listen carefully during difficult conversations. So, one of the strongest messages in the TEDx talk is that effective communication can reduce conflict, improve teamwork, and strengthen relationships. So, Anne Latham explains that instead of blaming others, um, people should focus on identifying the real problem and finding practical solutions together. So, she believes calm and respectful communication helps people solve challenges more successfully. The speaker also explains that. Um, Difficult conversations are a normal part of life, especially in workplaces, schools, families, and friendships. So she teaches that avoiding communication problems only creates more confusion and emotional stress. So according to Ann Latham, honesty, clarity, and active listening are essential for healthy communication. So the main idea of the study talk teaches that clear and respectful communication is the best way to handle problems, misunderstandings, and difficult situations. And effective communication helps people solve issues peacefully and productively. So, key lessons from the talk: clear communication helps solve problem faster. Blaming others often creates more conflict, and listening carefully improves understanding. Difficult conversations should be handled calmly. Clarity reduces confusion and misunderstanding. And respectful communication strengthens relationships. Asking questions helps identify real problems. Teamwork improves when communication is honest and open. So the speaker also emphasizes that communication is one of the most important life skills for success in personal and professional life. So she encourages students and young people to become better listeners, clearer speakers, and more understanding communicators. So this TEDx talk is especially useful for students because it teaches practical communication skills that can actually like strength, improve teamwork, friendships, learning, and emotional intelligence. And it motivates people to solve problems through understanding and cooperation instead of arguing and negativity. So, in my opinion, this TEDx talk is very educational, practical, and inspiring for students and young people. So, I learned that many problems become worse because people do not communicate clearly or respectfully. So, I really liked how Anne Latham explained communication mistakes and solutions in a simple and understandable way. So after watching watching this TEDx talk, I realized that effective communication is essential for solving conflicts, building relationships, and becoming successful in life. So this TEDx talk inspired me to improve my listening skills, communicate more clearly, and handle difficult situations calmly and positively. That's all for now. Thank you, everyone. Bye bye. Take care of yourself.